I just have a great appreciation for the United Church for its tolerance of a wide variety of theological and political opinions, so that I could always more or less feel at home. And going back to how I got involved in social justice work, I guess when we were in Kitimat village, there were issues there that we raised, and I found that as a member of Prince Rupert Presbytery, I could work through Presbytery and from there to conference. And one of the issues that we worked on was the whole question of eliminating discrimination against First Nations people with respect to alcohol. And that happened after some kids that we knew broke in and stole some beer, and they were sentenced to prison. And if it had been white kids, they would have got off the warning. And so we took a motion to Presbytery that the anti-discrimination of took a motion to end the discrimination against First Nations people with respect to alcohol. And it went to conference, and at first the Evangelism and Social Service Committee rejected it, but we pushed and pushed, and the whole of Presbytery pushed too, because other ministers, knew what we were talking about. And it finally succeeded. And a lot of people were afraid that this was going to be front page news, that the United Church supports alcohol for First Nations people and so on. I think that the final story was buried on page 13 or something in a little wee article. But the fact that the United Church was willing to agree to this meant that the government, which realized that this was an outdated kind of legislation, was able to pass it without a big problem. So, and there was that sort of thing where you could work through presbyteries with social justice issues. Mm-hmm. And I think that was important.